Well, welcome guys to another Mars base build. It's number 5. If you just joined us from Trent's stream, thanks for coming across. If not, you should check out Trent's channel sometime as well. He does various builds. We should all be on a group survival later on today. Approximately 2 hours time, is that right? So, yeah, 2 hours time we'll be doing a group survival. So this will be about a 2-hour stream, and then we'll pop over to the group survival. In with me I have got Adam and Trent. Say hello, Adam and Trent.
Hello, Adam.
Hello, Trent.
They nearly got it right. They should have said Adam and Trent, but yeah, they got halfway there. You guys doing alright?
Tempted.
You want me to do 2 things?
Asking a lot.
Well, we're carrying on with this Mars build. Yesterday we had a fairly brief stream, and we stuck some glass on our dish, and we stuck a thing on top, which we're trying to get the glass right on at the moment. So we'll probably carry on with that a little bit, and then try rounding these things off a little bit. Other than that, there's lots to do.
I want to increase Trent's voice.
Increase it this time. Glutton for punishment. Let's have a look, see if I can increase it slightly. Where are you gone? Where are you gone?
Got Simon back in chat as well.
Okay, I've increased Trent by a decibel. That's as far as I dare. Thanks, Simon. I'm liking the build a lot. We need to try and get rid of this blocky look a bit, which is going to be a longish task, but we did really well, I think, with the main tower part of the build of putting angles blocks on. It really brought this to life. So hopefully we can do the similar thing to the dish at the top and this centre column there. Get this looking nice. I think the glass is round off enough for what we've done here. Probably need to slope some blocks inside, start making it pretty inside as well. Pretty big build to go by, but it's an enjoyable one because it certainly does look good and it's well worth the effort. So yesterday we was doing this glass, and I was quite happy with the top part, and others weren't. We did originally do the bottom part rounded like that, but we couldn't get it to go into the top I wanted. But there's kind of an in-between, I think. This part here should be a 2x1 slope, I feel. So we're going to start the top over here and see if we can merge it down into that or something similar. See what we get going from the top downwards rather from the bottom upwards. Let's start off making sure we've got the right colours for one. And let's also put symmetry on so it will cover the other side. Didn't just select the right colour, did I? There we go. Right, so let's get this top part the same. Those top 3 blocks will be the same, I think. That will be there. There we go. And then the one that I think is important next is the one underneath, which should be a 2x1. Want that. Can I do 1x2 inverse? I can't, can I? I'm going to be stuck with that bit sticking out. Okay, I'm going to have to put something on the side of that though to obviously support it. So, because we're going by 2x1, we're going to need a 2x1 around the sides. Something like... yeah, that's the one. And then we want to swap it there. Anyone in chat catch us on the build we did last night? We did a build off, hill climb, and Josh surprised us all pretty much because he seemed to be pretty much dead from the start, and then went on to win, which was pretty amazing.
Hell out of me.
Sorry, for Turden?
You blinded the hell out of me.
Yeah, blinded us all with
How
his...
gold did you want it?
Yeah, very gold. Josh likes his gold.
Yeah.
Simon, you missed it. Well, it's there on the video, so do check it out sometime. It's pretty cool. It was a good laugh, and I think we'll do more. I've actually decided I'm going to immortalise that hill. I'm going to recreate that on its own save with nothing else around. I'm actually going to make it a single planet in the save. I just want to make that game as glitch-free as possible, as smooth running as possible, and that exact mountain setup with the start and finish gantries. I'm going to make it all a bit nicer. I'm going to put timing gates on LCDs, all that, so we can start making making a log of times that people have done and do the events, that kind of thing. And I want people to make their own hill climb vehicles and then ask to run it on the course, and we'll do a live stream for each time someone wants to do that, and we'll time them and see if they can get to the top or not. And if they do, their name will go on the high scoreboard. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds good. That.
Now I've got the top bit right. I think that's what we should have done rather than that. I could come straight down on the outside now. That would look good and match up with there. It's whether we can match that to this side now. That's the problem. We would probably have to do a 1x1 there to get it out to this part here. And whether that would look any good or not, I'm not too sure. Let's see if we can. Let's press T. That would help. Could that please be default keying? Please, can we default the T key off? It might actually be an option, I've not really looked for it.
You never know.
Alright, so that kind of works. I'm not sure about the overall shape though. Because that side's going to have to be flat anyway, so we can do that, that's not a problem. And now we've got this. Ah, no, it's not going to work, is it? Because of that 2x1 side going that way. That was the problem. I'm going to get that to work with the 2x1 going up vertical. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Not a 2x2 triangle.
No. I mean, you'd think you'd better do that and then put one there, but it'd be sharing a block and it wouldn't actually work. So yeah, that's not going to work.
Unless you did it on the inverse. On the inside.
No, it's actually the block place itself. If you look at that block, we have literally got a 2x2, but it goes up to a point, it's not going to work. And if you look at the angle it comes out at, we're trying to join two angles here. There's not a block that does that. Alright, so I'm catching a bit. Josh is going to go for a silver next time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found something out as well. I've been looking out for a chrome suit, and I'm sure I saw a chrome suit on the marketplace, but I can't find it anymore. But I can see a metallic one, so perhaps that's what I was thinking. But I wanted the chrome suit, but someone said that the chrome suit you could change colour, so I kind of assumed I was right with the chrome suit. Maybe it is a metallic suit, and it's just being confused.
Joshua, he says it's glamour.
It's the glamour suit, is it? And that's chrome.
Yeah.
So I've got glamour boots then, and that's the case. Maybe
that might be a part of it.
Because Trent was mentioned, I think, because Trent said that the glamour boots look chrome. I might have to give them a try. I've got the glamour boots. Let's give the glamour boots a quick go. Come on, let's glam this up. Medbay. You know what? I don't have to do it through the medbay, do I? I can just go by the options, but actually I've been coming out of the game and going back in again, so let's bung this down quickly. Try some new shoes. I've got the glamour boots. Ah, and I've taken my orange with them as well.
If you make them white, they'll be chrome.
Thing is, that's going to take the colour of the whole suit, isn't it? I can't do them individually. Can you do them individually? Can you actually colour individual items?
I don't know.
I think so.
Worth a shot.
94. Yeah, it changes the whole suit, doesn't it? Come on. Bit hard to see on the shiny floor, but they do kind of look chrome, don't they? Although orange is my colour, so I can't go totally. Maybe I just do the glam boots with orange. Let's have a look what that is. I guess it's a metallic-y colour, isn't it? And you can't put the value in manually. Get back to where it was, 94 I think that was. Okay, let's take a look. I do need the suit part to really better tell, yeah, that's correct. There are, actually that's pretty cool. It's like a chrome orange. That was really ideally what I would have liked. I guess it is glamour then. So I need the glamour outfit and go for the glamour of the orange. That's pretty cool actually. It suits my Beardie logo as well. The orange that I've got around the logo and that. I'm going for that. Okay. Glamour outfit I'm looking for. That sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it? But there you go. Let's get rid of that. I'm on my mission for glamour outfit then, okay. I should turn on cargo drops on here, shouldn't I? So I can collect them whilst I'm building this. You'll see me now in the group survival later, I'll be running off trying to get me glamour bits. So, this window. I guess I could change that to a 1x1 again and then go wider. I wouldn't have that roundness there. Or perhaps I should look into the actual overall roundness of all the windows together. If you look at this,
Joshua says it's even the tools as well.
Even the tools, yeah, that'd be cool. I'm gonna have to go for the whole outfit, I guess. Is the glamour one common or is it unusual or something? Do we know?
I would say it's uncommon.
We're looking at this round here. We've got 1x2, then lots of ones. That could possibly work. But we've tried that here, haven't we? That's not going to work. How can I go from a 2x1 to a 1x1? Just can't figure that one out. I'm gonna have to go to a flat first, aren't I? So yeah, if I was to take interesting geometry playing games with sort of thing.
Thinking to make it one higher.
I'm thinking I get block on the inside. I don't know I can though, because that would be sharing that block. Yeah, that's not going to work. I was thinking if that was a flat pane, I might get away with it, but I can't because that's sharing that one block side there, you see. I get a flat plane here, but then it wouldn't have that slope to it either. Perhaps we should come up with a whole new idea. I mean, it's a shame there's not like a 2x2 slope. I guess there is. There is when you use the singles. Single out from there into there. No, this is confusing. How am I going to do this? I could be going back to what I did there, really, couldn't I? That's what I'm sort of seeing now. Perhaps that is the best solution that I've done there. Can I slope that back a little bit there to that section out, maybe? There's no kind of flat that goes at an angle like that, but flat across, which is the problem. Actually, I think I've just seen what I could do. Let's get rid of that one, that one, that one. Okay, we'll have that one as well. Get the line of the other side, I guess. Let's do it now before we forget. I fell inside. Okay, did we get rid of all the parts? We did. If we was to make that now flat, I think it's probably going to look even worse, to be honest. 2x1 would help. I just chose a 2x1 and it went. There we go. Perhaps that, and then with a flat glass bit at the top. That might just be it, I think. We could even get rid of that peak and flatten it across the top there with all 1x1s. I should do it on the other side and see what they look like compared to each other. But it'd be nice to move on from this because it's already taken quite a lot of time. That one there should be 1x1s. Let's go there. Okay, and I want a flat one, which should be 1. Well, I've done that wrong then. So yeah, there's one way of doing it. You said to go this way before, Josh, did you? It's hard to understand though and explain, isn't it, and try to describe this kind of thing, but I think that might be... It's in keeping with the shape of the building. That's actually quite good, quite like that. Yeah, let's go for that, let's go for that. It's a shame we can't get this roundness at the bottom though.
Joshua says it.
Go on.
Joshua says that the glamour stuff is an uncommon class. So, you're lucky you found the boots.
Yeah, I'll have to keep trying to find them. There's some on the marketplace, and maybe I can trade some stuff. The armor blocks, I think I want to keep that one. I think it looks good with the 4 pillars going up. I need to round off the ones around the side though. Perhaps we should do that before we finish off the glass on this side to make sure it's definitely looking right. So we're going to want to use... Oh, no, actually, what should we use there? Because on the inside and the outside are 2 different things. The outside, I want to be pretty much squared off, so yeah, that's the standard 2x1 slopes then, isn't it, really? Easy enough. Let's choose white for one, and put that there. And that one there. So that should look good there. That looks nice, actually. And on the outside it then fills in the same look. Although I want to get that spike effect like we did down below, which we can do on that one, but this one would be a problem because of the block we just put in. Okay, let's give that a go now quickly. I need to remove that block. That could be dangerous because it's going to remove a lot more than... It's technically it's been held by the glass, isn't it? So if I delete that block, we'll be okay. Just in case.
Should be, yeah.
Should be. Cool. Right, let's go for... Beardie.D is warming up for later. Okay, and that one there can go as well. Okay, so we've got that shape going on again that we had both before, which was pretty good. Now we need to do it to that one, but the problem is that block we just put in that last one there would need to be that one, which obviously would then encroach on there. We're going to have to move this whole effect up a little bit, which might not, well, it would be a problem because it means we're going to go up onto that. But once we replace the block, let's just give it a go. Let's just see what we can do. So that one there, can I delete this safely? Yes, because the glass is holding together. So that one there, that one. We've kind of adjusted the effects now. Still looks good though. It's going to change the shape as we go up slightly. It might give it a bit of a more of a pointy feel. But that's not too bad because we're going to have to put an antenna mast on the top anyway. Let's carry this on. I think it's going to work. See, that's cool. And also, these 2 blocks here now, we can actually keep them where they are. Give us this interesting side. Oh dear. Oh dear. That just moved. See, I'm getting carried away.
Add some extra blocks inside.
I think it might just be easier to reload, but save I just did and quickly do that again than try and replace all that. Let's do that.
Add some extra blocks inside though, just so it doesn't do that.
Yeah, definitely. To be honest, I should have done the outside ones first. That would have supported it then. Continue game. Yeah, Josh, it does look nice that way, doesn't it? And sort of top fall off. Oh, I should have made a cup of tea before the stream. I got a cold one here. Still nice though. Yeah, so when I finish this Mars build base, which could be a while still because there's a lot to do, and I don't think there's ever going to really be a dull moment on it. It's all so amazing to look at and awesome features. It's going to be pretty cool. So this series will probably keep going for quite a while now. But once the base is completed, I will need to move on to some sort of fleet, and I think I'm going to have to pick everybody's brains on this one, because I'm not the greatest when it comes to, you know, fleet stuff in space. Not even fleet on Earth, really. You know, the sort of things we do around here. It's not my area of expertise, I guess. So I need to know what kind of ships would be involved in an organisation like this. Obviously, we're actually like an authority kind of organisation rather than a war sort of set up. But we need to have defences. We need to obviously be able to help other corporations if they need our assistance, that kind of thing. We're like a governing body kind of thing. So we need to have our own defence. We need to be quite mighty. So, and the fact that image is a thing as well, hence, you know, the look of this base, it needs to look impressive. I think we need to do the same with the ships. I'm probably going to use some interesting shapes for the ships, but they also need to be kick-ass as well. So yeah, and let me just think, delete this one, that's safe, wasn't it? Yep. So I'm going to need some assistance in that one when we get to that point. Sorry?
I would say your common classes are destroyer, carrier,
Frigate and Corvette.
Trent, yeah, that
See,
one's...
I hear these names thrown around a lot, frigate and corvette. What exactly is a frigate and what exactly is a corvette?
Corvette would be your smallest attacker. Frigate would be a size up above that.
So they're both attackers but in different sizes. They're different
Right.
strips.
Yes.
Oh, okay, right.
Then you normally have like a destroyer next to your carrier. But obviously a carrier can't do as much because it carries ships, most likely spaceships.
That would have to be flanked usually, yeah.
Yeah, you'd have something to protect it. And then
Which is where
the
your
destroyers,
destroyer, frigates, and corvettes come in.
yes,
Yeah.
it's basically each one helps themselves out in a way.
Yeah. That's cool. Get my head around all that and I'll be good. I'll start building some sort of fleet stuff.
Your best way is just to Google it. Then
True.
it'll tell you the type of class and everything that normally is involved with it.
Or you can punch a midget until he talks.
That works too.
Trent's just determined to ruin my monetization.
I think he's just determined to punch a midget, to be honest.
It's a derogatory term. What block
No,
did
you
I
didn't
just
miss
do?
much, Simon.
What block have I just It's that one there I need to get from the other side, but it doesn't fall apart. Level with that window up there, so it has to be that one. Yay! Good guess.
And it didn't break.
I remember to put support around the sides this time. Awesome. And we got places for them lights again. There's one can go there, that look pretty cool.
That has a nice shape.
Sorry?
That does have a nice shape.
Yeah. I think those that one need to be sloped as well, but then I can start going into the different angle now maybe. This is a little worrying. That one I can delete carefully, yep. T's enabled again, come on. Come on guys. Tell me what you've not told me. I'll press it, N, symmetry. So I wish N would stay on and T would stay off and I get it the other way around. Right. That's one of the reasons why it's not falling apart as well.
That ain't a bad thing.
Right, let's do it again on this side and we can always look at that one to make sure we're doing it right. Alright, let's get this one
Cases
done.
after destruction.
Give us glorious fire destruction. What you mean with this building? What are you talking about when we do a fleet? Which is probably a while off yet. But once we've done the fleet,
Yes.
we'll definitely be interested in going on a head-to-head with Trent and some glorious destruction. I'm not even bothered if I'm going to lose. Okay.
He wants you to blow something up.
Someone's in a destructive mood then. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Leave that to Phoenix later.
Yeah, you'll see that on the group survival. Go to that, you'll see Phoenix ruin something. Just hopefully he's not anywhere near me or anything that I've created. Really depressing when that happens.
Well, it's if he's there.
How is that? I did it early, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, let's carry on. This one. Okay, and then I was on to one in the middle. But the secret's always to put these two on first before you take the ones underneath. It holds the sides together, kind of thing. That one there, I'm wondering whether it should be different slope. It wasn't disastrous at all. I think it was pretty cool. It didn't work out quite as expected with the lag, but it was still awesome.
It was a challenge.
It was a challenge, and it's going to become an ongoing challenge. I mentioned earlier in the stream that I shall be. Hang on, let's get rid of that one. And that one. I shall be actually making a complete new save with that hill on. I want to get rid of other planets, so there's as little lag as possible. Little lag as possible. And I'm going to put start gantries and finish gantries with timer blocks on. With actual time being shown, counting up, counting down, whatever we want to do, so that you can actually do a timed event. So as soon as you go through the gantry, the timer starts. When you get to the top, it ends, and then your time will go into the LCD Hall of Fame type thing. So anybody who wants to create a hill climb vehicle that meets the rules, once they've built one, they're happy, blueprint it, let me know, and we'll get on a stream, paste it in, and we'll do the event, and then we'll have a nice leaderboard, something you can do ongoing. They're pretty cool. See if you can make the vehicle that can get up that hill quickest. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. Okay, are we matched it yet? So what there I got rid of, wasn't it? When I started to do the other side. It's going to be that one, isn't it? Okay. So put that one there. If I get rid of this one, it's going to be fine. It's now connected. Awesome. Now let's go for the same we did on this side. Getting quite a flat area here. I'm hoping it's not going to look too bad. We're now sort of going into the 1x1 slope territory now, which I think would be okay. It's not going to look too bad. It's just I'm worried about the lines we're going to start getting now. Yeah, the lines we're going to start getting. Perhaps I should amend this now, make it into more of a point. If I keep replacing these blocks with 2x2s, literally stretch this point out upwards, we'd probably double the height to about there, but it'd be more pointy. Would that be a good idea? The pointier top look better than the rounded off top. Imagine that a little bit taller, that top part 50% taller and more pointy. That'd look alright, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of using these 1x1s giving us dark outlines, which kind of ruins the whole look. Okay, let's do that then. Try and keep a head on this and keep the same circular kind of design going on without losing where we are. Okay. Guess that one there would be a good one to start with. Keep a head on that we don't delete anything that's going to pull the thing down. That one. Okay, that's pretty cool. We need to sort this side out though. We're going to do 2x1s at an angle, aren't we? And that's going to mean we're going to have to use a dodgy shape there. If we make that look good. Use that and then put the slopes down the side. Change these Yeah, change these for these. So put that there. Possibly that one there. Ooh, let's go. Perhaps now it's going to bring on another. I don't know. It's making this a bit taller, but we can go to there. We're making the whole thing stretched, so we might go away with this. Like that. And obviously change these 2 blocks so we don't have that horrible line again.
Booster says add some steps to it, otherwise it will look oddly smooth compared to the rest of the tower.
Well, the rest of the tower is in like the disc part. The disc does look blocked, but we need to round it off yet. But the actual, see, this is what the look I'm trying to get. This modification we've done, that's the look I want to get. Now, this straight lines at the side is a nice feature, which will carry on up. Once we get to here, we need to round them off still, so that will carry on that round off look with the lines. And when we get to here, we're going to round off these blocks in a horizontal form rather than a vertical. The disc will be the same style but crossways, and then when we get back to this bit, we're back on the vertical rounding off, which I think looks okay. So we won't have any steps to worry about anymore. Does that make sense?
Very much.
The steps are really cool. What steps do you mean? You mean the steps that we've got like this? Because that there, I now I've done that. I'm starting to wonder if we should change the shape of the window to match, but we could change them top 3 to 2x1s. Would that look weird or would it look cool? On the walls of the main shaft. You mean these ones here? I want to do that round off effect on all this because then I can carry on this light effect all out the side of the building. It does look good, that does. But I think it'll look even better. I mean, we're still going to have this step effect here. That will look cool. That'll still stay there. You'll have this. That won't change there at all. It's literally these steps here that will be changed. They'll merge into each other nicely. Then you'll have that step effect. Yeah, these bits down here looks cool. I love that. So they're the steps you mean? The diamond steps. As you stand back, the lights really work well with it. But have a few more lights on it. A couple more on the bottom here, and a few underneath here. And then we'll probably have a few around the disc in places. Be careful we don't overdo it. Then on here we could do a few more. That's good. Okay, so I think that looks good. I'm just wondering whether we should change this glass. Should we change that those top 3 pieces there, should we change them to 2x1s and give it more of a point, or should we leave it the way it is? I kind of like it the way it is, but I think the 2x1s might work. Be in keeping with the side, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Guess the side-on profile. It would work better with the side-on profile as well, wouldn't it? Okay, let's give it a go. Let's go for grab the colour, do that block and those. Okay, and then put these on here as well. That'll work. I think so. We can change the blocks inside now, make them smoother as well. Now it'll definitely open up inside as well. It looked really quite amazing inside with that extra light coming above it. So no, actually having it like that is kind of a nice effect as well from inside, isn't it? We may just have to literally just slope this up. But then again, the 1x1s give us a nasty outline, so perhaps 2x1 up the inside wouldn't be such a bad thing. Not sure there. Perhaps leave that one coming in and then do a 2x1 from there. That takes us up to that point. And a 1x1 across, or 2x1 up to there, and then join across. We have a slight indent. But again, it is nice how it follows the glass like that though, so Got to be careful what we do though. We don't want to change the shape outside. Okay, let's follow the contour. I think we can. Just get the right block. Get rid of that one. Let's save before we do any damage. Get rid of that one and that one. Should better use the 2x1 slopes. I'm learning. Yep. That follows the contour of the glass, which I think looks really nice, and from the outside that should look pretty good as well. Yeah, so that works. But it needs to follow that contour there. It'll be long enough to learn, eh?
Yep. It's true.
I get carried away with my builds, and I just want to build and build and build, and I forget to save and save and save. Right.
Yeah, your auto-save's not on long enough.
Yeah, it needs to be on every 30 seconds. Okay, this is what I'm worried about, putting this block in here now, because it's going to give us black lines, isn't it? Not too bad a black line, I suppose. We can get away with that. We can't do a 2x1 up there because of that top slope block, so this one's going to have to be angled as well. It's a bit of a pain. More black lines.
Although, good spot to put a light.
Yeah, it is kind of nice, isn't it? So, from the inside, that looks pretty decent, doesn't it? In fact, from the inside, it actually looks like it follows the window perfectly. It doesn't, but it looks like it does. Makes it look like a 1x1 on the top there. That looks nice. But from the outside, yeah, it looks pretty nice. Kind of thinking we should go back to the 1x1s on that block, seeing as that's what we've got inside. We can always slope the block, maybe. No, it's not a block that'll do that. Actually, yes, there is. There is a block I could put on the inside there, but it wouldn't match that block here. That one there, I could do the 2x1 slopes that have an angle. There's the pointy bit that would fit there to cover that. You'd have that slope, but that top block there would then ruin it, because you can't do anything other than that unless I move that whole point up. But then that makes that look even longer again. I think I have to leave it like that. I think that's the best we could do between the circumstances. So yeah, we'll keep with that. Let's get this glass finished over here, and then we can start carrying on the top going upwards. Okay, let's copy this glass. One by ones. Yeah, put these in here. Choose the correct colour. Now, what side do we put the thick piece of glass? The inside of that, right? Okay. Correct. That's the one. Okay, and then we put the 1x1s up the outside. Yep, did we build them on the outside or the inside? On the outside. Good. Gives more room inside then, doesn't it? Something I was going to say earlier, but I forgot. The fact that we've not gone with such a roundness on these glass gives us a hexagon, which makes sense because you wouldn't really have a round table to sit around because we're going for quite a small circle. We do a hexagon table and that would make perfect sense because it now matches with the walls. We'll do a hexagon table in the middle.
Indeed. User says octagon.
Is that what I said? Did I say hexagon?
You said hexagon. He said octagon.
Yeah, it's octagon, 8 sides, you're right. I don't know where I got hexagon from. 8 sides is octagon, I know that. I mean, octopus. It's one of the first things you learn in kindergarten, isn't it? It's like... I do know that. I'm not silly. I'm not silly. I'm just having a moment.
Debatable.
Cheeky. Alright, let's get rid of the ones that we don't need. I keep getting little pauses every now and then. Starting to wonder if it's starting to struggle memory-wise. Saying that, I've not restarted my computer since stopping work today, and I've done a lot of memory stuff in my work, so It might just be my computer. It might just be my computer needing a reboot. Because it was running perfectly fine yesterday.
You've done some work?
Yeah, well, I have. I've done some work today.
About time.
Yeah. Okay, let's put bot back. Square one. There we go. Have we got that? Yeah, we have. That's where we're going to put our stairs in, wasn't it? And that's also north facing, so that's north. Right. That top bit of glass needs to go as well, actually. No, it keeps sort of stopping every now and then to load. Probably should do a restart before I go onto the group survival. Which should be a pain because I've got everything prepared. Okay.
Colour.
Colour?
You had it white.
Did I? What?
2 seconds behind, remember?
Oh, so I've changed it before you've said it.
Yeah.
I am on the ball. Sort of. Okay, let's get the outside parts done. Come on, come on. Oh, what did we do there? 2 by 3, didn't we? So, let's that one. I believe we did this on the outside as well. That. Cool. Just stop stopping and starting with its loading. That looks correct, yep. And that one. That one. Correct. That is correct. Good, good. Get these slope blocks on here as well. Yep. And then what do? We then went those around the edge. On the right key, that one. Yep. Like that, and then it was on the outside, but we need to put the 2 by 1s at the side here, and then we're good. Yeah, it's that song again. I have to be careful what I'm doing right now.
Cat loves it.
Oh, dangerous song. It's already put me off. It's like, what am I doing? Think twice as hard for everything.
It's a fan favourite, he says.
It is a fan favourite, isn't it? I'm gonna have to make a t-shirt for my channel and it just says no, no, no on it.
Very much.
That's a good one actually, I like that. It means many things as well, because it's like, no, 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 my build's going wrong, and also no, no, Trent. There we go, that's the glass done. Cool. Let's get those in a blocks done, which I can't get in there now because I've just done that. Great. Okay, let's make ourselves a little entrance.
You were on about putting a porch outside, weren't you?
I was, but I don't think I will. I don't know, we could do maybe. I think that's in a little addition we can do later, but it means doing some kind of door in the glass, which would ruin it. Yeah. Unless the stairwell kind of thing has like a way out there and you come up outside, but no. No, 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 no.
We've said it's not necessary.
It's not, is it?
Not really.
Would you want your dignitaries walking around out there? Oh, hello.
Yeah, to push them off.
What's happened here? Because I need to put that on there, but that's not going to work with that block out there. What? Have we missed something? Oh, that's correct. No, that's good. That's part of the look. Okay, that's cool. We'll be worried then. I thought we messed the whole style up.
Rooster says you could try to conceal the door in the pillar.
In a 1x1 block. I suppose we could actually go for the 1x1 doors. I want them acrossways. I think there is a mod actually that does the sliding door across, so that would fit there.
What, diagonally?
Yeah, there is a mod that does that, but I don't want to be using mods.
No. Adding it for the sake of it.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget this is going to be used on my persistent world, and there will be no mods on it. So I can't be doing it. I have to stick away from mods.
Vanilla.
Yeah. That looks nice, that does. Like that. Oh, I've got to shape the inside as well, really, haven't I?
Yep.
I've not done much shaping on the inside so far, but up here I think we should, because it's like the important room.
Yeah, he says even a regular door fits since it takes up the space of a full 1x1 block.
Yeah, it does, but it's the
Not very
orientation
nice.
of the door which is frustrating. My
Yeah.
I have issues with doors.
He has issues with OCD.
So look, that wouldn't work because you have gaps either side. However, that would, but it looks a bit bad. Kind of ruins the aesthetic of the whole building, doesn't it?
There's no, I meant the other door.
The one I first selected, this one. Or are we just behind? I think he's just behind on the stream, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just behind it. He means that the 1x1 block.
And it works, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's a little bit behind like me.
I am now. I've put it there. I'm thinking, not too bad, I suppose. I guess it does work, actually, doesn't it?
He says you could do them all in a different rotation. That would really set him off.
Yeah, I'm kind of just about dealing with what I've got here right now, but I've had an idea how I can make this look a bit interesting. But I forgot this is large blocks, not small blocks. So you kind of have this pillar coming in, look. Doors concealed behind each one.
Yeah, you can't see it, which helps.
It helps a little, doesn't it?
Unless you're at a certain angle.
The only problem then is what it looks like from outside. Don't like that. But perhaps that. And that help a little bit. Got those black lines, but let that go.
We lost Adam.
Did we?
Yep, he just timed out.
Wonder where he's gone.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, we'll see if he returns. What do we think of these doors then, everyone? Casey's internet died as well. Yeah, I like it, but I'm biased as well. I don't know if I like it enough. I don't mind this ledge here. It's quite a typical kind of effect you'll get in the style of building that I'm doing, so that's not too bad. Oh, you're back, Adam.
Yeah.
What happened?
Did something.
You did something.
Well, I'm fiddling with Space Engineers to see if I can get it to work on my computer. Obviously, set it back a few updates. And my computer was like, too much stuff. Don't like it. I believe I can play it. Just not do a lot else.
Yeah.
And it'll be in space. I've no idea about resolution either.
Is your computer run by a hamster?
It's old.
I'm contemplating whether I should change this to actually using the large blocks around the side. Oh, I know. I had to jump off the side of the building. But this looks worse there, doesn't it now? Was that okay having a door like that?
Too bad.
It actually looks alright from that angle. It actually works with the look of the building. And the glass is quite nice actually. There's the cutaway for the doors, but I mean they're there for a reason, it's functional, so I suppose you can get away with it. From inside, that looks alright looking out now. Double up on the door for an airlock. Oh god, yeah, I didn't think about that. That is a good point. These doors are useless because it's just going to kill everybody inside. So maybe there's a good reason why we don't want to go outside. Yep, on that note, let's forget this whole door idea because it's a silly idea.
Silly.
It's
Silly.
stupid.
One way to kill them all.
Exactly.
Quite accurate.
What are we thinking about here? I mean, what are we trying to do?
And to kill everyone, I thought that was the point.
And this is the meeting room, gentlemen, and this is where you shall be dying shortly. Okay, that's it. Return back to sanity now. And celebrates the occasion with a burp.
Damn straight.
Right, let's get this inside done. I wish my computer would stop pausing every now and then. It's really starting to get annoying.
Brewster says he'll put them there once he gets a PC.
You'll put them there.
Ooh,
Andrew, welcome to the
person in chat.
stream. Yep, Andrew, welcome to the stream. The reason why is because I'm in creative, I'm not in survival. I mean, I have to show you something, because obviously you're new to the stream, you've not seen what we're building here. To you, this looks like we've just got this little building in Mars.
Spectator.
It does look like it. Yeah, good idea, Spectator. So, for Andrew who just joined, this looks like we're just building a little shed, fancy little shed. Let's just pan out a second. We've got a bit of a foundation to our little shed. This little dome that is sitting on top of a tower that's sitting beside a large donut. To put it in perspective, that donut is 161 large blocks wide. The tower is taller than that. Oh, that's probably less than that, isn't it? It's
taller.
About the same. This big. Yeah, it's so big you can actually see it from space. Nice little crosshair as well, isn't it? Like target here. Oh, there you go. You can I can just see the glass of the walkways, so I can technically see it there. Just go in and tad. There you go, visible.
You have a new subscriber.
Ah, Jesse Wells, thank you for subscribing. Andrew, I could have done that in survival. Could have done, but put it this way: this is episode 5. I would probably be
10 times that.
placing that little wall there right now to win survival. This is a lot of blocks, a hell of a lot of blocks. In fact, we was going to do a block count, wasn't we?
Yes.
Let's
Let's
do a block count. We never did it.
He's all the way from the USA. Jesse is.
Nice one. We have a mix of USA and UK, particularly, plus a few others.
And then there's Trent.
Then there's me, Southern Canada.
Or
Or
blocks.
Montana. One of the two.
55,123 blocks.
Yeah.
148 lights. 2.7 million triangles. Physical shapes 11,544 out of the limit of 65,546. We'll be okay for that limit.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
just as a heads up, Beardie, we've got an hour left
No worries, mate.
before group survival.
Yeah, I should probably end this 10 minutes before the group survival. Servers are ready to go anyway, so we're all good. I'm prepared. We're all good.
Cool.
Just use a building ship. I'd have to create that first, and that would take us up to probably episode 10. Going by my solo survival. But yeah, this is this is being built with survival in mind, but it's being prepared for survival on a persistent server that I'm setting up in the next month or two. It'll be an exciting little thing that will be. I'm putting together some website backing for that and a couple of videos to start getting some interest on that as well. I'm looking at those blocks there. If I go removing them, am I going to be... You know what, it's just before I try anything, let's just save.
No.
That one, and that one, and that one. Yeah, that's using that block. Okay, I have to use that.
Yes, Jesse.
And Trent's.
Sorry, is group survival on this channel? Yep, and Trent's, that's right, yep. This isn't going to work. I want it to. Oh, so it will. Hello. Why did I think that was going to work? That just fed into place quite nicely, didn't it?
As if you've done it before.
Oh. What's going on? I didn't reload, did I? Why is... Oh, I turned the cemetery off to place that thing, didn't I? Okay. Is it going to fall off? Easy. No, good. Let's just do that again. Okay, press the right buttons. Okay, here it goes. There we are. That looks good. Okay, let's go back outside and get the top part done and then come back in for this. Saying that, we do with changing those. Let's have a look. That block was. That's not a thing in particular. That is. Okay, that would have been one of these blocks. Like that. So we can't remove that one, but we can work from there. Interesting. We may have to change the star and stuff. Oh no, actually no, that will fit with that, won't it? I don't know why I'm having trouble picturing that. Quite clearly it will fit.
Could be the inverse of the out.
I kind of didn't want to have this smoothness inside quite like this. I want to have some kind of like eaves or something like that. But I guess that's going to work. It looks solid as well. It does look very solid.
It does.
Which is a good thing when you're this high up.
Especially if Phoenix gets hold of a ship.
Yeah. I mean, on foot you can't do a great deal of damage up here. Actually, I won't put that past him. Okay, let's get that archway on this wall. What do we do exactly? We just singles, didn't we? So, do that one, and that one, that one, and that one. And pop these in place. That should be the same. Awesome. Okay, let's head outside. You can mount the whole tower on a rotor and tilt it out of the way as Phoenix comes in for a landing. That's a good idea, actually. A bit like the trees on Thunderbirds when the ship comes in to land. The trees lean out the way just in case, you know. The whole base could just... Let's just put the base on wheels, and as soon as Phoenix comes, get Trent as well, maybe. The whole thing just zips out the way quickly. Actually, you know what? I've just seen this crater over here. So that crater there, what it does, the whole base jumps up in the air and nosedives into that hole. Like a rabbit. Look at it, and the bottom of the base is still the colour of the floor, so when it ducks in there you don't see it, you just see this flat floor. Yeah. Okay, that's a new build challenge. That'd be a nightmare. When I make a build on this big jump in the end and land in that hole without crashing, yeah, that's not going to happen. Right, let's get this out a bit done the same as the other side. So once we've got this point finished and stuck some antenna on the top nicely, because antennas aren't the nicest looking things in this game. But at a distance...
Andrew says make the bottom of the base spin.
Bottom of the base spin, the donut. Oh man, you know how many blocks are in that base? Making that spin.
I will say, don't give him these ideas. He will do them.
I have considered copying this into space and turning it into a spaceship, and then making that spin would make sense.
That would look awesome.
It would look awesome. And it's got to be done one day. I'm sure I'll be putting this on the workshop, so I'm pretty sure someone will do it. I got a feeling Grooster might be one of them someone's. Right, that there needs to change to that block. And I guess we just put the 2x1s on top of that. Yep, we did. Quite bright this side, isn't it? And the sun's directly overhead as well, I believe. Luckily we've got no
lights on.
Is it? It is. Blinking heck. Why have I got that one for?
Nighttime.
Yep. Cool. Right. That's looking good. I'm going to be bold and put some more lights on the side because I want to see how this is going to look. Yeah, 7.
Grooster said, I have an idea on what I'd like to build for an Earth base. What's your timeline for the servers again?
I'm aiming between the end of January and the end of February. Basically sometime in February, I think. I was hoping to get it done in January, but I got a feeling it might be a bit optimistic with Keen's updates and what's going on with the server at the moment, and getting prepped with the website and my other workload. So some point in February we'll go live. We may have a testing period in January, so the initial people that are interested can probably get on board with a little bit of testing, but I wouldn't get started seriously on your builds. It's just like a brief test, give it a few days, 24/7 running, see how it handles, that kind of thing. So whatever you build, don't think it's going to stay there because it will be gone again. The whole server will reset. But there'll be a testing period. I will in the next couple of weeks get a website running for people to start signing up onto, show their interest and start claiming their place in the queue, so to speak, for being on the server. But obviously I'll let you guys know. I will be releasing a video with details on it as well, a promotional video, something to back it up, and that will appear on the website as well as on YouTube on my channel. So that's
you've got a new person in chat.
another new person, Mexter. Hello Mexter, welcome to the stream. Nice to see your face as always. Please do like, share, subscribe and hit that bell icon because we do lots of content. I'm sure you're going to love it. I hope so anyway.
Asking where your server's going to be based.
Now I did look into cloud, using a bit of a cloud system, but it's just a headache, absolute headache with Space Engineers, so we won't be doing that. The server's likely to be where my server is now, which I believe is currently Canada, Montreal. I'm looking at data center speeds and keeping centered to the vast number of people that will be on this server, usually USA and UK. So by having it on the east coast of America is pretty good. They've got a decent data infrastructure as well. So I think it's worth it anyway. Thanks Mexter for the sub, that's great. Cheers, hope you won't be disappointed. We've got another stream in an hour's time. We're doing a group survival, Trent, myself and Phoenix, so check out Trent's channel as well. You better watch, if you've got the capability in your computer and bandwidth, you better watch Trent and myself at the same time from our own perspectives. Mute one of us and you'll better hear both of us still. Just choose which one you want to mute based on music, I guess.
Trent.
Mute Trent. You'll still hear him anyway, you just want to hear his music. Obviously you'll only hear the sound effects for the video for one as well, so whatever one of us is doing you'll hear, not the other. But it's good to see both perspectives at the same time, as you can see what's going on. And at the moment Trent's come down to the planet as well, so we're both in the same area. Right, we've got this line where we've sort of got to now. We're going upwards we know we're stretching this out. So I guess it would make sense to get the corners and replace them as we go. Now that there will need to be all of those. That's okay, that's not too bad. We could have done worse. Drops and no! Catch it before it falls off the edge, quick. Don't want to hit the glass. No! No! I should have just done the delete, but I didn't want to delete the base. That's right, it wasn't too bad. Oh man.
Bruce says have the server in Iceland.
Have the server in Iceland.
Nexter says have it in Belgium.
Belgium would be no good because the infrastructure around there is pretty bad. They've got fast data lanes, but they've got a severe lack in server numbers, so you kind of end up having bottlenecks. I've had servers around Belgium before and they've been nothing but a nightmare.
Andrew says, is he a man, or does block count scare him also?
What's that? Is he a man or does block count scare him also? Block count don't scare me. I mean, look at what I'm making. How am I scared by that?
We were just wondering what the block count was at this moment, because we haven't finished it yet.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're wondering if we were scared of the block count.
No.
No, not at all.
We were just wondering, weren't we, the other day?
Yeah, we're just wondering for statistical purposes. It's also probably a good idea to keep an eye on, actually, because we might get to a point where we can't finish the base because we've done too many blocks. But no, we're not close to that yet. We're still doing pretty good. To be honest, most of the blocks are pretty much placed that are going to be there in sheer numbers, so I think we're good. I'm worried that we're going for too much of a flat side here. I suppose that's going to carry on and have a flat part there.
Question related to you about if he's allowed to join in.
On this
Australia.
right now,
Persistent World, I believe.
on the persistent world, yeah. Obviously,
Yes.
once I've got the website up with the sign up form, you can sign up with your interest and there'll be various questions on that sign up as to what kind of play you like to do. Do you like to be, into your builds and just building architecturally, or do you like creating things that work with pistons and rotors, or do you like to be destroying people, that kind of stuff? I want to get an idea of the sort of player that you are, and we can suggest to you the possible roles that you're best in. We'll decide on who the team leaders are going to be, and it'll be up to them to then recruit from the pool of people. You can also put your preference of where you'd like to be, because your team leader will be the person that decides where you're going to start building from, whether it be a planet or space. And then you can put your preference into what kind of place you'd like to build from, and then from that pool of data, a pool of people that are available, the team leaders will choose. But there'll also be obviously first come first serve aspect to it as well. But it'll all get sorted out. It'll be done fairly. No one's going to be doing something they don't want to be doing, really. Otherwise, there's no point doing it. We're doing this for fun. I think that's working. And from here we should probably take it in from here with the free ball one.
Apparently I might be a bot.
You might be a bot.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think you are a real bot, I think. I just think it might. That man on the background reading. What?
Thinks it might be me being the bot.
No, Beardie.D is a bot.
Savage.
But a clever bot. Badass bot. He, I don't know, his timing is impeccable.
It has been really good recently.
It has, yeah. I think he needs to be fed some new vocabulary though. Well, me saying big words lately is getting difficult and difficult. I must be getting old.
Well, I didn't want to say out.
You just did though, but yeah. I think this side flat triangle diamond type shape thing is just going to carry on going up, really, isn't it? Something to get some more lights on this, but I don't think I'm going to find anywhere. I could possibly cut out a section. That might look interesting. That leaves us with a big hole in the side, though.
He is indeed.
I'll just fall away inside it, didn't I? Wondering if there's something I can do here, but I don't think there is really. And that doesn't look too bad there, but this here coming out from that's not going to happen, is it? Perhaps I just move this set of blocks down one just to give us the effect.
Rooster said, add that section back in, but a block taller.
A block taller?
Do that?
I think I get what he's on about. So that one will go there. The thing is, what I want is a dip where I can put a light like that again. That's what I was trying to do. So I'm bringing it down one rather than up one. So that will go
Andrew
there.
said, hide a light in the lower part of the hole.
That's not a bad idea. That's actually
Then
quite
just
a
cover
nice
the top
idea.
back in, maybe?
Could literally have like a spotlight there, couldn't I? And have these lights shining up.
Good, actually. Probably can't get rid of that block below it.
Spotlight might be a bit over the top though. I was just thinking, perhaps the answer is to actually make this complete triangle like this. And now I'll go from there, so I can put a light there and then build an inset shape like this.
Doesn't affect the inside, does it?
There you go. I guess I should probably put that there. Is that looking good?
That's alright.
Yeah, and it's like a larger triangle. You've got a small triangle, then a larger triangle, haven't you? And I suppose we could do an even larger one above that. I mean, that works, and it's an excuse to put a light on the side. Because I want lights, but not too many, but enough to look decent from a distance, you know? So we can put one over here. If I would just have lines up though, but we might better do something somewhere else. That's good, I like that. I do think we need to do some detail on this. It's quite a flat side at the moment here, but maybe we do a similar thing where we indent the diamond almost. I need to get some more blocks behind it though, I think, otherwise we're going to be cutting holes everywhere. I'll probably make it solid inside for now. Let's go inside and make the roof solid. We haven't got to worry about it falling apart then. We don't really need the inside to be so tall. This is headlights. So perhaps some kind of dome now. It rounds off into a dome.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'll just put some solid blocks in for now though, and we can carve that out later, I think. At least we don't have to worry about cutting blocks away from the outside so much now, because we know that we'll support it inside. Yeah, and go there as well. I think that's enough, but we can round that off later inside. That looked quite nice. So from about here upwards, we can just fill it in now solid from above. Okay, yeah. So now let's cut this away. Actually, we're going to get that indent effect we had earlier, aren't we? I really I should do a triangle from up here, shouldn't I? It should be from this point upwards. Leave that. I don't know actually. It's weird how we got that. How did we get that? We got those two above there. The point leads up to it, so that's the point there. Should be that one, and that one's gone. That should now be the next triangle, which is actually the same size as on underneath. We'll give it a go, see what it looks like. It might be a bit too repetitive on there. Put the triangle upside down. Not a bad idea actually. If we do a flip triangle upside down, it'll be next. It'll be within this shape we're doing now. It'll be that flipped upside down there probably. I think that actually that will look pretty cool actually. Let's do that. Let's start building that now. Good. Okay, now that one there obviously is going to be the inverse of that, so can't do that though, that's the problem, because you'll have this block hidden away. But then that could be a good place for the antennas to start going up from, couldn't it, with lighting around them?
Yeah. Depends if you want it as a point or as a certain spot that stops and then you've got an antenna array.
Yeah.
Not like you need more than one, but for looks, do you have more than one?
For looks, yeah, you'd need to, and you'd kind of expect there to be more than one as well, wouldn't you?
Hmm. Possibly like an emergency one, a normal one, something else.
Yeah. Just trying to pitch that. I think we definitely need to put the points, and maybe sharpen it off with a flat top, but then have a few antennas sticking up through, possibly a recessed point. And that's looking okay, I think, with the triangles like that at the side. That's quite good. We got the back to it though, which we've not put in. Perhaps that's... yeah, we should put that in. It's better put it in there before I can't get to it. So get that style up the side. Let's get the light in there as well. It's kind of cool. Once we got the lights to carry on underneath the tower and then them on there. Quite minimal but enough. Okay. Getting there, it's looking pretty cool. I'm guessing we're going to have to just carry on with this point on these edges here. Kind of be silly not to, I suppose, with a come this far, not to finish it off the same way. We've got this inverted triangle now. Could add more lights in the other two corners of the triangles. Oh, you mean? Oh, it won't fit there because it's half a block effectively. That's where you meant. I'm quite liking it being just a three up the side each side. It's kind of nice.
I will say you'll need some sort of flashing light.
Yeah, we'll have that at the very top, definitely.
Probably around the actual, I don't know what to call it, spaceship bit?
Spaceship bit.
Yeah, like just on each, like north, south, east and west, like a flashing type of light so you can see it.
I am feeling that this could be a good place for antennas. One there, one there, one there, so it's 4, and they're not too close to each other that way.
Brewster says do an antenna spire.
I was going to, but the antennas are 2x1 block. OCD dictates that can't be done. But I think I've just sussed out the best place for the antennas. And if I can find them, there they are.
Can still do an antenna, quote unquote, on the center using the exterior pillars, and we'll talk of that.
I didn't really get that, Trent.
No.
I said you can still do a spire in the center using the interior pillars and a light on top of that.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Have the antennas around it like this and have a spire in the middle made out of blocks.
Yeah.
I think that works okay, doesn't it?
Looks alright.
Honestly, you could probably even get away with leaving it as it is, but...
yeah, let's step back and have a look if we want to go for a big point or not. It's kind of nice like that, it's reserved. I need to turn these off, there we go. Kind of looks good like that actually, doesn't it? Almost like a weapon on the end, isn't it? Like it shoots something into space. Could have the emergency eject, the little pod in the middle that people can then jump out of.
Give yourself an idea, haven't you?
I have. I need to get this inverted triangle working, which it kind of does. I mean, it's almost like this is the top. So you'd walk around up here on maintenance, isn't it? I mean, I could make a stairwell around the centre, going down into here, but... nah, you'd fly up here, wouldn't you? We've got jetpacks. So I want to make this inverted triangle here, which is a little awkward because of the recess. How can I do that?
Better question is, would it look good?
I'm just trying to fill out this top a little bit, keeping the shape we've got, because I think it looks alright. But, I don't know. I think I'll start at the top here.
Booster says 1x1 slopes.
Yeah, but that brings in with it those nasty lines. I did contemplate that.
That'd be the easy way.
Just seeing what shapes I get doing this. I'm gonna have to use. Yeah, that's the problem.
You're in there, right? Oh, there, no. God, no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, put the 2 block slot there.
That fills in the inverted, but I suppose, yeah, it works.
Give you a spot to put a light.
You mean this?
Yeah.
Rooster said it's almost like the shard.
Almost. I'm going for that point now, aren't I? I'm going for the point. Let's do it. We're going for it. It's almost too easy not to.
It's kind of worked out that way, hasn't it?
Yes. I've got that cough coming. I can feel it. It's building up.
Yeah. Mute.
Yeah, I need to run for that mute button quickly. And I'm back.
Are you sure?
Oh, I think so. That was a bad one. Dry tickly coughs, they're horrible. Okay, what do we do here now? Apart from the coughing.
A block and then interior pillars.
That's what I was kind of thinking, but it's not round enough. Oh, I know. Here goes. The interior pit is a bit too sudden. Oh god, my throat.
Are you thinking something before?
Yep, and I got the right thing in mind straight away.
If you don't die.
Yeah, if I don't, let's see if I can place this before I die. That one. And then the interior pillar. And then I stick a light on the end of it. Question is, how many of these do we do?
Oh, you want to take it at least just above the antennas.
Yeah, probably one more, I think. Or 2 more. How many of these? Let's go for another 5 and then stick a light on the end of that. Let's have a look. Bit weird, but kind of works as well. A light on the end of that?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the wheels.
Rooster just said, I think a cut down conveyor tube would look a lot better than the wheels.
Cut down conveyor tube?
Basically into its
yeah, it'd be like a scaffold, wouldn't it?
Which, theoretically, is not a bad idea.
I mean, I don't mind the wheels from a distance. It kind of looks good. It's just a black, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can't change the colour of that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think the height though was right. So 6 of those, and then 4 of whatever we do. So I'm guessing conveyor tube. Just give that a go.
Although, was thinking you could cut down the wheels, do the same exact thing.
Possibly.
Have the framework.
Let's have a quick look. I better go for the easy one so I don't grind it too much. There's different stages, of course, so... That one? Ah, that looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Take it one more stage and see what it's like. Good to a combination.
As it goes up.
Let's just check what the conveyor tube looks like, because I don't want to miss that idea. So let's do the first stage of grinding here. That's pretty much it, isn't it? We could actually use both of those and then put the
it
girder
does
on
thin
top.
it out a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Less sudden.
I'm thinking though, do we go for... Okay, let's start with the first one then. Let's go for... Oh, come on.
I'm thinking even just the sudden of the interior block would look a lot better than the wheels. I don't like wheels ground down or not. But, you know.
I'm liking the scaffolding look though. Scaffold look kind of makes sense.
It would be better if you can match the colors, but you can't in the build text texture.
But the idea is it's meant to look like an aerial. What is that? Just gone. Oh, it's got a few good layers in. Okay. Need to fold that up one down, one more. So it looks more like a scaffold kind of antenna, doesn't it? We've got 4, 4, and then do another 4 on top of the girders. Possibly you can grind them down and put a lot on top of that.
It would work.
Oh, you can't place it on the end of the conveyor. Just ruined that.
Well, that's random.
Yeah.
Weird you can place a wheel on the end though.
That's a good point. Got a wheel on the end of it, but you can't put a girder. Which makes sense because the girder goes down the middle, but...
Yeah, there is a T-junction. But it's a mod.
Weird. Yeah. Unless we just do it like that, but what light am I going to put on the end? You see a big flashing one. Should I have 4 spotlights or just have 1 interior light? Beacon, didn't think about beacon. Can you make a beacon flash though?
Yeah, by turning it on and off.
So it's a good timer block, yeah. For a second it sounded like you was being cocky. Yeah, by turning it on and off. But obviously it does make sense for the timer. If you grind it down, would it look better but still work? Probably not. Let's see where the operational point is. Oh, come on. Nah, it's only when it's functional. It's... I hope it would look a bit more retro, but...
It would have done.
But it won't work.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's kind of ruined the look now, isn't it? A little bit. Unless I just put them on top of the wheels, but... I say that, I don't know.
Not too bad. Make it flash, see what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, can you change the colour of a beacon like that?
No.
That shouldn't really matter. The beacon, innit? You just
Yeah.
been able to see it with the whites. Should be okay.
We need like on top as well. So that's what I'll do with the colour. Leave it on solid maybe, or flash that as well.
Red. It has to be red. Normally a warning signal thing.
Yeah. Have them flash together. That red on top, this one, this colour from the side. Okie dokie. And what we'll do then, for nice neatness, turn this off a second. Okay. Careful here. That one. That one. Oh, there's already space there for it anyway. Just stick a time block in here out of the way.
Makes sense.
Okay. That's looking pretty good, I think. We've got antennas, so can we? We can. Need to name this, but I don't know what yet. Okie dokes. Let's the interior light. There's only one. We put that to the spire top light. And it wants to be red, doesn't it? And that can just flash anyway, so it doesn't matter if it flashes in time with the beacon, that's fine. Radius, massive. Fall off. Guess. Intensity, blink interval, blink length. What sort of a blink do we want? Let's have a look.
Move up a bit. Brewster says could have red lights around the beacon as well.
Yeah, around the outside could do.
He says short on, long off.
It's kind of what it's doing now, isn't it?
Yep.
So,
Blink length 10. I think I'll put the blink length up to 20. That's right, isn't it? Blink interval. There we go. That's cool. And the radius is just lighting up. Beacon underneath as well slightly. Can't really see it from there, but when it's dark it'll look pretty good. What is the radius actually reaching to? Partly down the spire, isn't it? So that looks quite cool. So at night you'll see some of that scaffolding lit up, which look pretty good. If we put the lights around the side as well, that'll make sense why it's doing that. But yes, let's do that.
you haven't got symmetry on.
Nah, never mind. Put them all together. The beacon can flash as well in between them, it look quite cool. Like disco lights. Interior. You know what, let's go to the fire top light. Let's leave that. Interior light. Spire. 1. 2. Okay, and let's get all the spires together, grab them together. That's good.
Got about 20 minutes left.
That's not so bad.
Give him a Beardie 10 minutes.
Alright, you've got 10 minutes left.
Blink length 20, interval 3. alright?
Yeah, that looks good.
Hmm.
So let's see it, but it's daytime anyway, isn't it?
It will be for a while.
Cool. And let's get that beacon flashing. So, timer block, timer, beacon.
Or you could keep it.
Could do, but I want to see what it looks like. Where are you, beacon?
In the search bar.
Toggle block
Yeah,
on.
and that's easy.
And then timer block. Start. And the delay. 1 second, I suppose.
I'd say 2, but
Yeah, it could do 2. Does actually look quite cool. I don't know. What about that or not?
turn your HUD on.
Why turn the HUD on?
Because that's a beacon. It's
Yeah.
going to pull, a blue mark on and off.
That is a bit annoying. But
That's, yeah. I guess if you remove the name, it won't be so bad, but
It's unless you want it to have the name of the place.
I think show on HUD would make a difference, wouldn't you? Technically, that shouldn't now be showing, should it? Oh, hang on, broadcast radius. And
yeah, you
name
can kill
down.
the broadcast radius.
There you go.
Well, that Bruce
hang on.
just said.
You can still see it, even though the broadcast radius is there. What's the point? Seriously, what is the point? Broadcast radius is right down, there's no name, and it's display on HUD off. Yet it still shows.
Gain.
It doesn't make any sense, does it really? There's a few reasons there why you shouldn't be able to see that right now. Just so it comes up in the list for now, I'm going to do that. But yeah, show on HUD, off. It shouldn't be showing, should it? Broadcast radius 1 meter. Oh, I shouldn't be able to see that.
Good point, Groovester. I'll have to test that out in a research episode.
Yeah.
Is it to do with antennas? Or the broadcast thingy?
No, I'd have to say no because the antennas are farther away from the beacon than 1 meter.
Well, you need to use the antennas really, so...
They're the things that are gonna show you its location. Beacon's more for showing
Oh, there you
where
go.
you are when it's dark.
You're right, the antennas. I've disabled the antennas for broadcasting and we can't see it.
Weird.
Do that for now.
There you go.
He asked what's in custom data. Yeah.
What's in custom data on an antenna or a beacon?
On anything,
Guessing-
and usually it depends on the script being used.
Yeah, it's just a place to store data now, because initially when the scripts came in it was hard to store data, so now you can got someone to store it instead of having to use LCD screens.
Smart man knows.
Okay, are we happy with that? I think we are. It's funny how the beacon actually you can see from quite a way, which makes sense as a beacon. That's nice. I actually really like the top of that now. That's a real nice shape to it, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
We just need to round off from
Just above the
here up to
Band
underneath the
tabs.
disc. I think we get it done this stream, and then we can leave next stream to rounding off the dish, and then that's gonna look awesome.
You've got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, a Beardie 5 minutes.
No, that's that. The 5 minutes we've taken off the extra minutes.
Cheeky, cheeky. Alright. I've just realised that light placement isn't gonna... Hang on. Get to this character. This will be good. Yeah, that light I've placed there, the top one, it's going to have to go because those two blocks need to be changed to the ones that go underneath. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's fine. Me being silly. Right, first of all, the secret is to put the top ones on first so we don't have any deleting issues.
In that symmetry as well, though.
That would be really helpful, yeah, that's right.
You've got David Kelly back.
David Kelly back. Well done. Welcome back, mate. And glad you come back. I've got a Beardie 5 minutes, which I think equals a couple of hours.
No, it's 15 minutes technically.
No, you said give you 10 minutes until the next stream. We're giving you a Beardie 10 minutes, which is actually 20 minutes because that's how long it takes you to get ready for anything. And yeah, so that means you've got 5 minutes left.
I'm like ultimate prepared today, and this is the attitude I'm getting. Oh, I don't know.
Didn't you say that yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
Cheeky. A lot of it's YouTube, okay? I'll blame YouTube.
Yep, so prepare for YouTube to fuck up. You've got 5 minutes.
Made that far.
Okay. Let's carry that on with these, I think. I suppose we've got the room for it, or should we not? I don't know. We did it there, so I suppose we should. Yeah, so that becomes that. That becomes that one. Should I just round it in? Probably not. That'll look alright, won't it? Yeah. Okay, let's get the bottom parts done now, which we should be able to do because nothing's going to fall apart on us. Here goes. Come on, place the block, place the block. How's that looking? We did the lights above the spike, didn't we? That's fine. We've got a few here that we can place. Be nice. Although we won't be able to once we've placed these, will we? I want to try and carry the lights up a bit, not too much, but enough to carry on that style. Duke. Yeah, we would get a light in there, so that's good. No, we wouldn't, but that's okay because we don't need one there, that'd be over the top. Oh, it's tempting, very tempting to do the slope here and then use a slope block all up there. But I don't think we should because we like them lines, don't we? It's quite a feature. Okay, let's that one. Ooh. Good. This structure is definitely starting to get issues. It has to think sometimes when I delete a block or place one, a bit like I do. Yes, let's carry that one. So I just press delete, it's done nothing. Press delete again, it's done it. Delete, oh, I did that time. There's often a pause though, a bit disconcerting at times. Oh, I did that side, it is, isn't it? Yes, good. Okay, nearly there. close, isn't it? Wow, I managed to do that without deleting something we didn't want to. I've got a little dot here and there, like a dot there, there's a dot there, there's one down there. I might have to fill it in inside a little bit, but that could be done later when I start doing the elevator shaft. Okay, a couple more lights to be placed and a couple of blocks around the side that need to be added. We're going to have to start moving up a block, aren't we, for these light placements? So that can go there, there, and there. And then one there, and one there. I think that should do it. Perhaps one to the sides. I suppose it would hurt. I'll do one here on the other side. That look good. How are we feeling on this one? Everybody's there still, everyone's asleep.
Looks good.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it? And then again we've got the bit above. How long have we got left? Barely 1 minute.
That's 5 minutes. No, that's 5 minutes.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, look, I've got to finish that one, yeah. Alright. I will place these here. Let me place these, and then I'll be off.
Yes.
Okay. Looking good, I think. Oh, the red light flashing and the white at the top as well. That looks even awesome. I do like that with the lights
Works.
flashing. Yeah, them lights are
work.
awesome. The red catches the top of the antennas as well.
Yeah.
Trying to catch it a bit with the red on. There we go. Awesome. Screenshot's done. Very happy with that. We're just going to tidy up that dish now and the underside of it slightly. And then we can get on with the lift inside. Table upstairs, the control room inside the dish, and then we'll get working on the buildings below that provide the oxygen, the power, the solar panels. Residential areas which will be inside the tower as well as outside probably, and a little bit underground. So plenty to do, but I think it looks awesome. I'm very happy with that. Really like that a lot. But thanks guys for joining us on this stream. Stay tuned because in 18 minutes time we shall be doing the group survival with Trent and myself. Trent will be streaming, so check out his channel as well. There will be a link in the description on my next video to go to his channel. I don't think I've got this one, have I?
Nope.
Need to put in all of them really. But yeah, so make sure you check out Trent's as well as myself. If you can, view us both at the same time, mute Trent, and then you've got to hear Trent on my channel as well as me and my music. But if you prefer Trent's music, go listen to Trent's instead of mute me. But you'll able to hear us both. You'll then be able to see us both from both our perspectives. And make sure you like as well, because it definitely helps the channels out and it's very much appreciated. You don't have to like if you don't want to, but please do. Take care guys, catch you in 17 minutes time. Till then, take care. I've been Beardie.D, it's been Adam and Trent. Speak to you in a bit.